every single day I wake up and I feel the input or the energy or the influence of some third party that is not my typical. What do I mean by that? I have a personality and I also have systems in place for my life so that I can accomplish my goals little by little by little, right? I want to have abs by the summertime. I know that that takes a combined effort of the kitchen and effort putting in meal prep and also getting to the gym every single day. Now, if you know anything about fitness, and I myself have worked in healthcare for 10 years, I worked in personal training for a little under 5. And for one of those personal training years, I was working with an IFBB pro and prep coach, Christian McCoy, along with 2 other personal trainers and this super burly Russian personal trainer named Ice, who worked at the Elston Export. He's gone out of the country now, but the other 2 are still here, Jonathan and Manny. So I had Jonathan, Manny, Christian, and Ice as my coaches while I was training and also while I was in school for personal training. And I can tell you that, yes, going to the gym will definitely change your body, whether you change your diet or not. If you go from a stagnant lifestyle, eating like shit, and you start incorporating 1 hour of physical fitness every single day, yes, you will see changes in your body, improvements in your body. You will see yourself start to lean out. That is absolutely true. But when we're talking about my level of competition, and I don't mean competition pro, amateur, or whatever. I mean competition with myself, with who I was, with my old body size and type. When we talk about that level of competition, I'm pretty lean, all things considered. I have pretty noticeable muscles in my shoulders, my back, my arms, even my lower body that's always been top heavy is pretty muscular. My legs are very strong. I press about 4 plates max on each side, which is 45 pounds. They're 45 pounds each. So 45 plus 45 is 90. That's 180 on each side. Times 2 is 360 plus 45 pounds for the bar. So we're talking over 400 pounds that I'm able to press with my legs. With that being said, I have to get to the gym to be able to make these improvements. So to stay away from the conspiracy thing, this is my daily vlog. We're doing a check-in. I told you guys that there was a team that had been caught and was in the process of being prosecuted for intentionally engaging in behaviors for the purpose of causing others to appear as though they were going crazy. The truth of the matter is they actually make you go crazy. I don't know if they're giving drugs that cause psychosis. I don't know if it's drugs and physical sorts of bullying and physical conditions, but they definitely make you go crazy. If I could, after they told me that they were going to make me go crazy and they wrote Team Heather Go Crazy on the truck and started following me from the front with it, I knew at that point that I was under attack. And every single day since that day, I have been surrounded by at least one. And I'm not talking about each time every day, 1 time a day. I'm talking every single time I've gotten into my car since seeing that Team Go Crazy Heather written on the back of that SUV. They have engaged in behaviors intentionally to make me lose my mind or become scared or vulnerable. They say that it's so that I cannot be used as a witness. I don't give a fuck what their purpose is. If you're allowing people like Dylan and Marissa and all of their friend group to get high on $2,000 canisters of nitrous oxide while they lay in a nicely warmed penthouse in a bed having sex with each other with neon lights flashing all fucking day, and the way that you make me deal with the same shit is that you actually torment me, stalk me, follow me, harass me, make me incapable of reaching my goals, of being where I need to be, of doing what I need to do, then you deserve to be indicted. That is assault. If you want me to sit down and be quiet, go ahead and get me a $2,000 canister of nitrous oxide, some balloons, and some neon lighting. Book me a penthouse with a beautiful California king bed with a pillow top mattress. I have no problem taking 2-3 days off and fucking relaxing in my bed with a big old nitrous oxide balloon. Let's fucking get it, bro. Turn up. But what I'm not gonna do, what no one should have to do, is be out here in the fucking cold, snow, trying to get to the gym on time, but being intentionally denied the opportunity to exercise, the opportunity to fucking make your body feel whole, feel healthy, the opportunity to clear your mind from the bullshit, from the pressure, from the accusations, from the setups. You fucking people are insane thinking that this is acceptable. And if you don't know what nitrous oxide is, I encourage you to call the local FBI and ask them how it is that regular civilians are permitted or were permitted to purchase upwards of 300 tall, 6-foot tall canisters of nitrous oxide that they were storing all at Tina Tazumis's house. And they tried to charge her for it. Yes, I am telling the truth. Everyone who's under pressure, who do they put under pressure? People who know what the fuck is going on. Duh. Who do they put under pressure? People who can't fucking afford to be quiet. People who have kids or stock or money or jobs that they show up to. Dylan and all of his friends, they put them into shit just long enough to see what's going on, and then they need them to be quiet, so they fucking give them nitrous oxide and silence their brainwaves. You think I'm fucking playing? I'm not. I am not. That is real shit. You don't believe me? Google. You don't believe Google? Call the feds. Ask them. That shit is real. Always has been. My point that I'm making is that I'm fucking annoyed today because there is definitely a noticeable and team effort. A noticeable team effort that has been taken to attempt to deter me from reaching my goals. My goals with my diet and exercise, my goals with getting in the gym, my goals with my healthcare startup, my goals with all of the other businesses that I've been doing. McCormick Place, a huge partner of mine. The venue McCormick Place has been a recurring theme for me since I was about, I would say, 20. My sister, me, the boat show, the auto show. First of all, I attended all of these conventions as a child with my family. We've been local to Chicago my whole entire life. My uncle had a yacht. We would go to the boat show every year. Fishing and hunting show too. So when I turned 2021, my sister and I both started working at these shows as promo models. Not Marissa, not Dylan. And the reason I bring this up is because after I got done broadcasting everything I was a part of and all the businesses that I was a part of, they basically rendered me incapable with some sort of invisible fence. If you know, you know. Alan Madison, I know you know. And basically stole my real life circumstances working as a promo model, contracting my own business, building teams, hiring girls to do event promotions, trade show modeling, sales, etc. and so forth. And they just came and said, nope, we're going to give this job to Marissa. Yeah, the job you made up on your own and literally created from nothing, have been working on for 20 fucking years. We're going to give it to her, and we're going to give her money to work at the auto show, and we're going to feature her, and we're going to make it look as though everything you were talking about on those recorded phone calls is actually belongs to her. And we're just going to leave you in a pile of your own filth. You know, we're not going to allow you to shower for a year while you're pregnant, and then we're going to curate stealing your baby. Meanwhile, Dylan and Marissa are going to go smoke some nitrous oxide balloons, throw a fucking orgy, do several rounds of ecstasy pills and other drugs, maybe head out to a couple of nightclubs, cash out for 10 to 50 to 100 grand each. You'll still be laying in a tent under padlock and key, okay? Am I missing something here? So I went to college, for the record. I have 4 children, for the record. It used to be 3, but then Xavier got me pregnant 3 months after the twins died while I was on birth control, and that's Weston. Love you, babe. Would never regret you, would never take you back, but what the fuck? And the authority here locally doesn't see anything wrong with what's going on and has been incapable and incompetent at best at preventing and stopping further assaults from taking place. And I would like to indict everyone involved. I've neither consented nor have I agreed, excuse me, to being a part of any of whatever the fuck these people have going on. Ever. Never, not once. So I'm upset because I leave the house at 7 a.m. to come to the gym, and they've now been fucking with me, making it nearly impossible for me to get to the gym on time. So I'm getting to the gym with about 20 minutes of exercise time and then having to rush through a 15-minute shower, not being able to do my hair or makeup. Well, maybe you guys don't think that's important, but it is. When you're being judged by the DCFS and they're continuing to circulate a false narrative that's already been disproven by many, many doctors that there's something wrong with my mental health, it's definitely important to show up looking ready. And you have to know that people are judging you. Here. Please hurry. C4. I think the C4s are 2 for $5.50. Go ahead and grab 2. And then put 24 on, put 20 on gas. I'm not going to have enough space for 24. Please hurry. It's already 8:38. So I'm supposed to be at the gym at 8 a.m. From my house where I live, Google anticipates that it will take 38 minutes at most to get to Hillside, Illinois, yet somehow we've been in the car. Xavier, it's 8:40. We've been in the car for an hour and 40 minutes, and we're barely at Cumberland and Lawrence. Make that shit make sense. Don't worry, you can't. Every single morning that I am up, ready to go, earlier than the morning before on maybe 5 or 6 hours of sleep tops, they curate some sort of fucking drama. The more I report the drama that's being curated, the more they make fun of me, harm me, and try to use it against me. If I don't report the drama that's being curated, they use it against me in the future for larger things, like to get me kicked out of my house or to get me removed from people's driving list as their driver or as their transportation service. They circulate negative, nefarious lies about me. They harm me, they stalk me, they harass me. And then when I finally can't take it anymore and I finally start feeling like I'm having some sort of disassociation from what's going on, they start saying, see, we told you she's crazy. I would like to move forward on indictments for all. I would like a team of engineers and technology people. See, and here's what I think is happening. I think what's happening is I'm having my team every fucking day, there's a curated effort by some masked individuals. Now, here's what's been going on with me. Here's the sequence of events. So I'm fine. I'm of strong, sound mental health and completely capable of using my voice to communicate the reality, along with evidence to communicate the reality of the things that have been taking place around me. There seems to be a third party that is banking on their skewed narrative of a reality that does not exist being forwarded to the chain of command. So there are people who cannot afford for the truth to be told. They're 2 for $5.50. I said to grab 2 for $5.50. So there's a team of people who are banking on that chain of command being degraded. And when they can't make me go crazy, they fuck up. And they make the people above me go crazy. And once all of the authority above me, I opened it already, has gone crazy, who's left to call the shots? Only the downline. And if your downline is fucking trash, if your downline is made up of people that could possibly be classified as animals by their IQ, what chance do me and my family have at being okay? So now I've been through this so many fucking times. We've proven that there's definitely a strategic effort being made to keep me from reaching numerous one or multiple of my goals and the things that I have to do. There's adversity at every fucking turn, every single day. But if I keep it under wraps, later on, when it all comes to head, when they try to set me up, when they try to say, yo, it was Heather who did this, this, and that, all I have to do now is be like, oh, really? Actually, if we scroll back here, we could see that Heather did not do this, this, or that. She actually did not a goddamn thing wrong and has been minding her fucking business and staying where she belongs in her lane the entire time. And people do not like it when I fucking prove them wrong. The way to piss off a narcissistic piece of shit, prove them wrong. Show them, show everyone, embarrass them with truth. Try me. You don't believe me? Go ahead. Hey, do you want to do it? Do you want to still do it, or do you? When are you busy tomorrow? Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, that's fine. You know, what can we do? They're really messing with me too. So I'll be there, you know, at the time, but I have to leave. I have got to leave at 12:40 or 12:45, the absolute latest, no exceptions. Okay, then I'll see you soon. Yeah, that works. I appreciate it. All right, thank you. See you soon. Drive safe. Okay, bye. So they're fucking first causing me to go crazy when they see they can't make me go crazy. Or if we're being honest, they fucking made me go crazy a long ass time ago. The shit I think about, you guys have no idea. This shit is wild as fuck, the shit I think about. I mean, wild. Wild as hell. They made me go crazy a long time ago. But I don't let anyone see. What they're looking for is to make me go crazy in the way that physically incapacitates me. They're trying to make me go crazy in the way that I can't get out of bed, or that I'm so dysfunctional that I have to be apprehended and held in a hospital room or some shit, and they can't get there with me. So once they bang their head against that wall for a certain amount of time, they start moving up my upline, and they start trying to fuck with my upline. Hold on a second. This is Heather. Hey, I can't talk right now, but can you give us a call back later? It's pouring snow and I'm in traffic. Yep, thank you so much. Anytime. Just give me, we have a visit today and anyways, all that's strategic too. So they like to fuck with me. They like to attempt to cause me to be incapacitated because that can prove their lies. Weston has a mother and father that have zero mental health disorders that loves him very much. Weston also has a mother and father that have been victimized for years, because of some implied benefit that either or both of us can provide to the state of Illinois as witnesses. But if we're crazy, we cannot be witnesses. If we're crazy, we can be discredited and we cannot have to take the stand against these people who have fucked with us. Because do you think that I'm going to be taking the stand against someone who helps me, loves me, supports me? No. Do you think that I or anyone would be willing to take the stand against someone that's stealing money out of their bank account, raping them, separating them from their kids? Probably so, right? So my upline is being fucking, they're losing their integrity, and it's not their fault. My upline has probably already lost their jobs, would be my guess. And the people who are representing American Punisher, they don't fucking know. They're punishing the upline under the impression that the upline is what's causing this with me. The top is not what's causing this. The top is refusing to contribute financially to who they perceive as being the cause of this. It's bad, you guys. It's fucking terrible. Right now, today, January the 15th? What day is it? 14th? January the 14th, 2 days after my birthday. And yeah, it's the worst it's been in, I would say, a year, maybe longer than a year. A year ago, it wasn't bad. A year ago, there was minimal crazy making behavior. I had just moved into my new apartment. I was employed at the bar, Spin, at the State and the River for a year. I was also driving Lyft, so I was working 2 jobs. Then I quit doing that because the environment was not good for me, and I began driving Uber full-time, and I've been driving Uber 7 days a week since November of last year. So a year and 2 months. And this is the worst it's been since I got in my apartment where I am now. So definitely something needs to change. Definitely someone needs to intervene. Definitely they're fucking with my ability to continue living life in the way that I need to, peacefully, of sound health, mental health, physical wellness, eating healthy, etc., and so forth. There are numerous, this is the best way I could use to describe it. Me, my life, and my situation are having a bunch of overlap with people who don't have the same goals as us. So I'm working to get my kids out, my son Weston, and get my other 3 children out of a situation of desperation. Now, mind you, my kids are good. They live with family. My daughter has her own place, and my other 2 kids live with their dad, but they're supposed to live with me. And with all of this stalking and harassment going on, they can't. I have not consented to this stalking and harassment, nor do I find it an acceptable means or method of communicating what's going on. I would like everyone involved to be indicted. But I'm letting you know for the record and on the record that 100% there is a tremendous intentional effort. I am being harassed. I am being stalked. I am being followed again. I have been for quite some time. No one is helping me. They have served me with another round of eviction notices after I told the landlord that I was being broken into. Someone took a number 2, a shit in my toilet. I called 911. They refused to send an officer out. All of those calls are logged. And they said if I really wanted to, I could go to the police station and bring my evidence. So you want me to take a photo of the poop? Go drive over to the police station? And after working 12 hours today and spending 3 hours at the DCFS and driving here, there, and there, I'm supposed to abandon the only hour I have to get in the house at 11 or midnight, shower, and get ready for bed so that I could go sit in the police station and show them a photo of someone else's shit floating around in my toilet? That's your answer? How about you just dispatch a fucking cop to my house and he can look at it with his own eyes, and while he's there, he can see my unit, he can see everything else that's been stolen, etc., and so forth. That would be too easy. So the upline has been fucked, the downline has been fucked, I have been fucked, everyone's been fucked. I don't know what to do about it. I have to maintain, I have to keep on my schedule as close as possible, and I have to literally suppress all of the disassociation that I begin to feel. And sometimes I notice myself doing this. but for a long time. And they call that getting dolled out. Artesia, the other driver, I'm not supposed to mention any names, but she no longer works with us, so I think it's safe. She was able to drive my son for a year and a half. She knows me well. I'm 99.100% sure that on a lie detector test, she'd have nothing but good things to say about me because I've never been inappropriate with her. I've not been nothing but respectful with her, as has Xavier. Xavier, she might be able to come up with some shit, but not me, and that's a sure thing. Right? That's a sure thing. But randomly, she just stopped showing up. And that's every other driver that we've had since this began. One time she was sitting there in the corner and they dolled her out and she was this. And I took a picture of it. But I'm not going to circulate it because that's, I don't want to get in trouble. The court's already warned me. They have been dolling us out for a long time, and I'm glad that YouTube will have record of this because it shows that I've been aware the entire time. And I know there's laws and regulation that say you could do this shit to people when they're not aware, but that you're not allowed to do this to them when they are aware. And not only am I aware now, I've been aware for the longest time. So I hope everyone has a good day. They're fucking driving me out of my mind, you guys, like real bad. Real fucking bad these last few days. When I drive Uber, I feel calm. When I exercise, I feel calm. When I'm in communication with my kids, I feel calm. The rest of the time, it's like waiting for the other shoe to drop. I think, is that the same? The shoe to drop? Whatever. I have to leave the gym in 30 minutes, and that includes my shower time, so I gotta go. I'm real fucking irritated. I like to arrive at the gym at 7:30, 7:40. It's now 8:53. So they curated a 2-hour commute for me. It does not take 2 hours to get from where I live to here. And I would like the people responsible for doing this shit to be indicted. When I started coming to this gym, it was empty. No hay nadie en el intro. Nadie. Mira, cuando yo estoy aquí, unos 2 o 3 meses atrás, estamos aquí con unos 3 o 4 más personas de lo más. No hay nadie. Y ahorita está todo el parking garage lleno de carro. Lleno de carro. It's never been like this any of the other times we've been here. They fucking follow me, you guys. This is not a joke. I've never been joking. Ever. I'm still dealing with the Botox situation, having half my face been Botoxed while I was unconscious. I'm going to deal with that today. No assistance from law enforcement, no advocacy, no protection, and all they can fucking do is continue to point the finger and say Heather's going crazy. Bitch, fuck you. Do you fucking see this? Am I making that shit up? I cannot move the right side of my fucking face. Someone went in my house while I was unconscious and fucking dosed me with Botox. Only on the right. And that is one of thousands of things, including rape, including robbery, including bludgeoning, including getting stabbed, that have gone on that law enforcement has not resolved, that I've received zero restitution for, that I have not been paid back on. So for my vlog for today, I just would like everyone to know that, look, I haven't quit. I haven't given up. I know how to speak professionally as if I were in a corporate office. I also know how to speak in slang, like I'm talking to my peer group, in a non-professional setting. None of that has anything to do with anything. If I'm talking that way, it's not because I'm being disrespectful to you. Most of the time I start talking ghetto, it's because I got nothing left to give. I'm at my wit's fucking end and I'm about to fucking break off. And I don't mean break off like something bad's gonna happen to me. I mean break off like something bad is gonna happen to you. So, I'm about to go get my 10 minutes of exercise today because that's what the fuck these people curate for me. Even though I like to spend 2 hours in the gym. The ideal schedule is wake up at 6:30, get in the car at 7, be at the gym by 7:45, exercise from 7:45 to 8:45, shower from 8:45 to 9:30, shower and get ready, go get my son's lunch, and then be at my visit by 11. But because of all of, this, it's 8:56 and I'll probably have, like I said, 5 to 10 minutes to exercise, and then I need to shower and get ready for the visit with my son. So again, you people are fucking scumbags, pieces of shit. For anyone who's in the audience who's been here the whole time, who's not a scumbag piece of shit, and I'm judging this off the comments, as you all can see, thank you for following. If there's any way that you can fucking enlist the assistance of some sort of external private detective or anyone to go back from 2015 when the state of Illinois was recording every day while I was being forced by a detective and Dylan to do God knows what. Get those fucking tapes. Please get those fucking tapes.